Cock back, loaded. Blah! What's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. And this is live. Probably not going to be a lot of people on here, but this is the full moon energy read for the very last full moon of this decade. Okay. We have a thumbs up. Shout out to you. Once again, giving you the eye, but the good eye. You know what I'm saying? Use Mina, sweetheart. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? We got 4 heads up in here, and 3 have licked that like button. Third eye butterfly, what's happening? Good to see you. Salute. Kiko! Yeah. I got some giveaways. We're going to have a little contest in a minute. Beauty in the Soul, shout out to you. Milagros, long time, Miss Rodriguez. Good, glad to hear that, Yusmina. Glad to hear it. In just a few minutes, or in a minute or two, we are going to do a full moon energy read for the last full moon of the decade. When you put it like that, I'm like, okay, I didn't think of it like that, but yeah, it's the last full moon of the decade. All right. Also, I'm going to tell you how you can win one of 3 prizes. We're going to have a 3-prize giveaway. I'm going to tell you how to do it now, and then I'm also going to reiterate later. You know what I'm saying? But after the video is done and posted, all you got to do is go in the comments and comment full moon. Tomorrow we're going to do a random drawing, and we're going to pick 3 individuals. There's 3 prizes to be won. All right. So let's show you what you got. Oh, so juicy, huh? How you doing there? So the 3 prizes are as follows. Okay. First up, I don't know if you're into it or I don't know if you're not, but this is the first prize. The first prize is a $30 Spotify gift card. Okay. I meant to do this. Bernice Green, back at you. I meant to do this on my birthday, but my birthday was rather fastidious and I did not have time. Okay. But we've been busy getting ready for the L Chemical Group Coaching this Sunday. There's still time to get in. Spacing is limited. We'll get more into that. Eliel, what's happening? First prize, $30 Spotify gift card. The second prize, for some of you, I know you will love this, a pack of ancestor money, also known as Joss notes or Hell notes. So if you want to win a pack of ancestor money that you can use to burn to your ancestors, go right ahead, okay? And the last prize we have, and like I said, we'll get into this a little bit later, I'll touch back on this, is a Elegua Mojo bag. I did not make it, okay, but it has instructions, and if you read Spanish, good for you. Good to hear it, Eliel. This is the third prize. So once again, just to reiterate, the first prize that will be given away tomorrow is a $30 Spotify gift card. You can see, ain't no numbers scratched off or nothing. It's all good. Okay. Second prize, a pack of spirit money, Hell notes. And the third prize is this Elegua Mojo bag, I would presume. Okay. All right. So once again, if you want to enter to win one of these prizes, we're going to choose them randomly. And the first person chosen wins the Spotify. The second person chosen wins the spirit money. Third person chosen wins the LA Mojo bag. Okay. Complete with cowrie shell and everything. All right. So happy full moon to you. Okay. Now, without further ado, if you're watching this, I'll tell you what. All right. If you're watching this, Go ahead and just blow on these cards here. Yeah, you too, boy. All right. Blow on these cards. All right. And now we're going to get into it. Before we do anything else, though, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order, the order of operations. And yes, as I mentioned, if you want to be part of an experience that I guarantee you've never had before, that's what the L Chemical Group Coaching Experience is all about. Creating that space for your divinity to show up, show out from within. The premise is you have all the answers. I will include the link here at the end of this, or when this video is over, you can check it out for yourself. And if you're ready to do something different, to get something different, and to be someone different that you're already on the way to, if you choose to, then you definitely want to check this out. Like I said, spacing is limited. We're going to do it on Zoom Sunday, depending on how many sign up. Like I said, because it is limited, I want to make sure I can get everybody, make sure everybody gets what they came for. You want to sign up now. All right. So, hey, thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get into this full moon read for the last full moon of the decade. Okay. Last full moon of the decade. I believe it's a full moon in Gemini. I believe it's a full moon in Gemini. Sometimes I don't mean normally you don't have to necessarily know. You can just tap into the energy. It's all around you, you know. So one more shuffle. Let's see what we got. If this applies to you, maybe. I don't know what it's going to say, but if not, hey, go to. Don't worry about it. We will have some Shangodias coming very soon here also. Back again, reloaded for December, right on the cusp of the new year. So exactly 6 months until your birthday, Keith. Don't let somebody else find out about that. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna snitch him out, but he be Kiko hunting. Anyways, you didn't hear that from me though. Okay, so one more stuff here. They just said one more time. One more time. All right, let's get into this. Let us get into this. All right. Might be a little funky, judging from what I'm seeing here. Hold on here. All right, just a moment. This is all happening live and direct, fresh out the thing. Okay. I'm gonna read this just a little bit differently than I do the regular Shangodiacs. I know it's all still a 9-card spread, but you can read it differently. You know what I'm saying? So let me see here. All right, these are the 3 cards that represents the pillar of mercy, your internal world. Okay, so this energy may affect you in ways that relate to these cards. Okay, and they are as follows: the 9 of Hearts. All right, and then you got the 6 of Hearts. We already know what this means. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you already know what that's talking about too. Then you got the 5 of Clubs, okay? Reversed. 6 of Hearts, reversed. So what, and you know what? Gabby, what's happening to you? Which, okay, look. Some of y'all have had you've had some experiences already where you've dealt with somebody, and probably including yourself, that you needed to forgive. Well, the reason we've discussed this before, but let me just reiterate again. The reason why we talk about forgiveness and stuff is because that's like, if you're in a jail cell, that's like basically me handing you the key, except you're handing it to yourself. Forgiveness is your way to release and to let go and to free yourself, especially from these energetic and emotional attachments, which even if you don't think they're active, they are running in the background like a virus. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, probably within the next few weeks. You know, it could happen tomorrow, it could whatever, but this theme here in your internal world, it's going to be it's something about this is going to keep coming back up. It may even be kind of aggressive. It's going to There's something you're being called to forgive. Your spirit is like, yo, let this shit go. Sheila Snowden, how are you? Thank you very, very much, Sheila, for the birthday. And thanks to everybody also for all the birthday wishes and everything. I have not commented on anything, but I definitely appreciate every single one. But let's get back to this now. So internally also there is something that needs to be expressed that you've been, and I feel like these might even be related for some of you. Beauty and the Soul, shout out. We're just getting started. There's something that you need to say. You may have, some of you, it might be in the confines of a relationship. It might be in some other way. Okay. It might also just be it might also not be so important as to what needs to be said, but it's time for you to kind of stand up for yourself, and you saying what needs to be expressed is also an act of kind of establishing healthy boundaries for yourself as well. Okay. So let me see what else. Well, this 9 of Hearts here too. Gabby, I'm not doing personals right now. Thank you. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live and be able to accommodate everybody that way. I'm kind of on a time schedule, so had to just wanted to do something that was more for everybody. But yeah, definitely we will be back again to whereas we can, either pull you a card or give you some type of a reading or whatever. But yeah, there's definitely something you need to say. Also, this is to me representing, I want to ask you a question here, because once you answer this, you're going to kind of find out, you're going to peer into your own future. What is it that you've been arguing with yourself about? Okay. Even if it's just replaying certain things in your head, that inner critic, that type of thing, but there's something specific. Okay. And I definitely feel like it is related to this aspect of forgiveness, also with letting yourself off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Letting yourself off the hook. Okay? Because the worst person you can hold a grudge with is yourself. Okay? First and foremost. But yeah, there's something definitely you've been arguing with yourself about too. Okay? And this also may, don't be surprised. Hey, Miss Cece Ryder, don't be surprised if within, I'll say, a week or two, 3 at the latest, that somehow this internal shit also gets reflected back to you externally too. Meaning, don't be surprised if you have some type of blowout argument with somebody, okay? Because this is also a card. But like I said, this is the pillar though, because this is how the cards landed like this. This is the pillar on this side of, I believe I said mercy. So this is dealing with your internal world, okay? And the energies and the attributes of this particular energetic signature that this full moon represents, I'm telling you, is going to start rising this shit up. Now, I only checked on one little thing just to see like what the full moon was in, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I think TV, it's also it's the full moon in Gemini. But I've seen a lot of different things like on the gram or something about the new moon, how people post stuff, and it happened to match exactly what we're talking about here, about a lot of this shit really coming back again, and it's actually a chance for you to experience some resolution within yourself. Like I said, this is also representing the internal world. Now, the last card that I didn't talk about was this 9 of Hearts. Okay, this 9 of Hearts. I gotta say here, there's somebody out there. This is a positive conclusion of the ending of a love, or what was a love, but maybe it's not so much so now. You know what I mean? So it's like, let it go. Like TV said, let it go, let it flow. So this also represents that. Okay. And I think that whoever this is for, as far as in this capacity, You're finally ready to let that go. Now, whether you actually pull the trigger or not remains to be seen. Like I said, this is internally. You could get very close to the edge and then chicken shit out and then just back up, you know? James Paps, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Paps, I was blown away by how many spades. Okay? I'll just say it that way. You know, code. Fish code. All right. Anyways, um, I gotta say this too though. Some of y'all have been also wanting to really, you've been waiting, I don't know, it's like you've been waiting for something outside of you to give yourself permission to feel a particular way about yourself. Like this, you always wanted to feel a certain way. Like if you're not confident, you always wanted to feel like I am confident. I am a confident person. If you never really said what you really wanted to say, you're finally going to have the opportunities to experience where you feel like, you know what, I'm the type of person, I say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Like I said, this starts internally though. So there's that. Now, let's go to the other side, the pillar of severity. Okay. And this represents your outside. Okay. The outside. In other words, the physical world. Okay. And this shit ain't looking too great. I gotta say. Tapping into your Hey, Deacon Cook, what's happening? Okay. Oh, Miss Cece, I do apologize. I'm not doing personals right now. Um, Perhaps you can email me. And I usually don't do it like that, so please, everybody, don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a full moon read. Tomorrow I do have plans to come back, and that way, you know. But I do apologize. I know you just came on, you didn't hear that part and stuff like that. So, you understand my position though. Like if I do one, then I'm gonna get flooded, and I'm not gonna be here that long. So that's why I was not trying to do that right now. So, it's okay though. It's okay. I understand. You don't know if I'm reading for somebody or from what the hell I'm doing. So, anyways, pillar of severity. This is the pillar of severity. Okay, you know what? Let's start here. For some of you, this pillar of severity is going to actually be quite fucking severe. And what do I mean by that? Well, what Shango means by that is there's going to be a certain situation that's going to be cut off. And you're going to know if this applies to you because it's going to be a certain situation that you wish could have kept going. All right? That's the key here. That's the key. You wish it would have kept going like, but it don't. All right? It don't. Okay? And some of you, your work lives may begin to seem to take a massive shite on you, okay? A downgrade, either in the environment. All of a sudden now certain things shift in the environment. Maybe a new manager comes in, a new employee. It don't take but one element to throw what you used to like off. And now you might find yourself dreading to go to work. Some people might be losing hours. Things will be reduced, okay? This is also referring, of course, for whoever this applies to, on the physical, on the outside. This can also be referring to your body as well. Okay, some of you may start, if you haven't already, started to experience severe physical stress. Okay, this can manifest in a lot of different ways. Okay, a lot of different ways. A lot of maybe supreme weight loss. It could be unable to sleep. A lot of different things physically. Okay. And don't forget, your body's pretty damn smart. Okay. Your body is smart. Your body and your mind, sometimes they can work, but yeah. But the basis though of this though that I felt the strongest anyway was for some of you. But you know what? I gotta tell you this too. Okay. The shit's getting cut off for a reason. It might be your spirit or your ancestors saying, you know what? We're tired of waiting on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's just cut it off. It's done. The bridge is burnt. There's no going back that way. So therefore, you must go this way, you know. And let's see here. In the midst of all this, for some of you, this is either going to have to do with family, or it's going to be in your own personal relationship, or yes, even at the work, even at the job, with somebody probably higher than you. Okay, exactly. To what Vance said, you'll thank them later. You know what? Hindsight, they say, is always 2020, and I'm sure you know that. When you look back at certain situations, a lot of the shit you done came out of when you were going through it, you were probably like, man, fuck me, you know what I'm saying? But now you can appreciate it, and now you can actually extract some of the jewels and different things. Okay. Pillar of Severity, Stephanie Smith, kind of like that, also like in the Kabbalah too, you know what I'm saying? um Anyways, this is showing me too, uh some of you will be finding yourselves in a situation, and I feel like this situation is also cyclical, meaning it's not just a one-time isolated event. Like, it might be a little patch of time where like you continually begin to feel like this. And what am I talking about? Feeling on defense, feeling on walking like you got eggshells, feeling like maybe somebody's challenging you. All right, someone's trying to challenge you. You know, someone's trying to either challenge your intelligence, challenge your authority, challenge something. There may be some verbal abuse going on. There might be ridicule, or somebody just like, I would even dare to say some shit talking too. All right. Yep. And this may also be related to the situation that is going to, like I said, this is going to just get cut off. There's some of y'all out there, you got some shit going on that's going to be cut off. And in a lot of ways, I really don't feel it's bad, but this is showing me how you're going to take it at first. Okay, so don't be surprised. There might be some things that you didn't know, as far as consciously, that it needed to be cut off, but your spirit, or even your soul, or your ancestors and guides were like, you know what, you're not getting it, so we're going to get it for you. Just so and I gotta say too, this also goes up. Yeah, got the upside down Joker. This is going with this, because this will be abrupt. Okay, now this is also, things might get a little funky. Okay, I'm feeling with this Joker a whole lot of funk. All right, a whole lot of funk. Okay, and there's so many ways that this can manifest for each one of you individually that this applies to, that it'd be impossible for me to say. Yeah, to one event says sometimes they got to give you a spiritual slap upside the head. This Joker is also kind of like a slap upside the head too. And this could be, let me put it to you this way. I'm going to try and put it in as plain and simple English as I possibly can for this. But this represents this represents bullshit, if you will, coming out of left field that you never even seen coming. Now, it can have a large impact, but yet be something small. It can be something kind of big, but the collateral damage maybe not so much. Okay, so it's like, damn, I thought I was over with this, but like I said, I don't want to speak anything on anybody. Okay, but sorry, someone here is giving me the lusty eye. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at it. But this can be anything from, like, let's say, I'm just giving examples, okay? So please don't take it necessarily so literally, and I'm not trying, for all my spiritual hypochondriacs out there, don't think that I'm trying to like either say something or like, but something abrupt, a car accident, everything's going good, all of a sudden, you come to a stop, and then you're looking in your rear view and that person's forgetting to stop. Boom, all of a sudden. And because of that, it might have like a domino effect, a butterfly effect in a way. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. And that's the thing about this. Yes. It is spicy and tangy as well. Sweet and tangy. But yeah, there's almost no way to really prepare for that. Okay, so if that applies to you, this particular, if this applies to you, you just gotta like, take it and just go with it. Don't try and go against it. You know what I'm saying? Like you take that shot and you just roll with it. But always do know that for every challenge, there's a equal seed within that challenge that is a benefit. So for every negative, there's a plus. There's a yin and a yang for everything. Do remember that, because you're going to need to remember if this applies to you. That has really happened to me. My own cousin hit me from behind. Exactly. But I just use that as an example because there's been days where like you just, at the end of the day, when whatever the bullshit was that happened, when you're sitting there thinking about your day, you're like, I didn't even see that fucking coming. Like there's just no way. Milagros asks, how long does this energy last? I would say from right now, and actually maybe even a little bit before this, but probably I'll say about 3 weeks, but it could last anywhere. Like some of these full moons, it can last for a minute. There's some of these full moons we're still dealing with that energy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as for this, with this pillar of severity bullshit, and they wasn't lying when they said severity too. I'm saying the eye of the storm might be my time frame that I will give to you. I would say it's about 3 weeks. Okay. After that, it could, for somebody, it could still manifest. You know what I mean? But I'm saying the hot point, the eye of the storm period, I would say is probably from here to about 3 weeks. You know, that's when you just want to be aware. You don't want to be scary. You don't want to be fearful and nothing like that. You just want to be aware. And also, I think that some of these are also caused by our own thoughts and energies that we're not aware of. You know what I'm saying? So perhaps if this was meant for you, and you start just kind of keeping an eye on what's going on inside, you know, you might be able to switch lanes. You might be able to switch, TV channels of your life onto another channel where this shit, you circumvent that, Yeah, I was looking for a way. Right, right. So I'm just telling you what is highly probable for those that it resonates with. For all you know, it might not resonate with you. So I'm hoping that's the case for you. So the last pillar here that we have is the middle path. That's right. This is kind of like the heart of the matter here. So we've dealt with the inner world. We see some of the effects in the outer world that, are going to happen for some people. Good, good, good. All right. And this is the middle path. We got the Queen of Clubs. And we got the Six. Yeah, the Six of Clubs, which is reverse. He's hanging out, chilling out, doing some Chinese yoga. And then we got this Four of Spades. So what are we talking about here? Well, for you, number one, if this is applying to you, and you can make it apply to you, I would want this card for myself. You know what this represents to me right now, what they're showing me, telling me? This Queen of Clubs, I got to tell you, the Queen is one of the most receptive cards, in my opinion, especially right now. That's just the way she's coming through. You see her, she's all decked out. She even got a little, I think one of them cigarette holders or some shit. No, she got a little vase, genie lamp. Yeah. This represents also your receptivity, okay? Yes, it's important to speak your truth, but it's also important to be able to actually hear what people are saying. Sometimes even underneath their words, okay? This is going to be some of you. Some of you, that's just going to be more pronounced, more enhanced, and all of that, okay? And I think it's important because this helps you to, yeah, right? It reminds me of Kuan Yin, actually, to be honest, TV. But this represents, you know what? When you got this, it allows you to, stop anything from becoming a little campfire into a out of control forest fire. It allows you to circumvent a lot of different problems. Miscommunication is one of the main problems with everything, especially those of us who have miscommunications with ourselves. It's one of the main problems. But this is also about receptivity. And I will say receptivity as it applies to you from yourself. Okay? Kuan Yin is the Empress in the mythical goddess tarot deck. Indeed. Okay? But that's the out. I would say that's more of an outcome. Okay, I will say in the middle path here, because then you got this card balancing it out. Talking about true Gemini, you got this Queen of Receptivity, and oh, she's a great listener. But then you got this Six of Clubs reversed, and this is some of you kicking yourself because you didn't listen to your intuition. You didn't listen to your intuition. Okay. Not to mention some of the heart of the matter, like I said, is the imbalance. Not having a balanced, not, how can I say this? Imbalanced communication. Maybe you're talking too much, listening too little. Or maybe you're listening too much and not saying enough. Okay? So you got these going on. You know what I'm saying? Use your intuition to feel things out. Exactly. Milagros got it on point. You notice, you know what? If you play detective and you look back at your life, even whatever, last couple of months, there's been times probably you may have missed it. Your intuition may have said, and sometimes your intuition just does that little whisper shit. You know, we live in this world where all the bullshit seems to scream real loud, but the truth and the intuition always likes to whisper. And it's like, you have to quiet. It's like, how come you can't be loud? And the bullshit be whispering, you know? But hey, why do weeds grow without even having to plant them, right? And yeah, I've always wondered that. But this this is also here on the very bottom. Okay, this is how the middle pillar came out like this. So you got this four of spades. Okay, and I know this has come up in a couple other previous Shane Godiacs, but this is also talking about Phoenix Fire. What you rubbing your chin for? This is talking about, for me anyways, the first thing that I felt when I seen this, self-sabotage. Okay, and self-sabotage is not a thing. It's just something that we do. A lot of times it's for our own protection. We got 27 heads in here. That means 10 of y'all need to get that tongue a waggling, lick that like button. Okay, yeah, I've been, Phoenix Fire, that's part of, they say that this world, I mean, obviously it's a faulty creation. Okay, if something has to die in order for something to live, in essence, if you know about Gnosticism and stuff, I don't want to go too much on that. You know what I'm saying? But so there was, apparently this world, all this whole universe, all that other shit was created by a faulty god. Okay, and the faulty god makes faulty shit. Okay, but it's just kind of like, in some ways, when you look at it, like, why do weeds grow effortlessly? But when you want to plant something, that takes effort, that takes focus. You got to stay on that shit. How come that shit can't come? How come I can't eat fucking Twinkies and maintain a six pack and gain muscle just from eating Twinkies and cupcakes? You know what I'm saying? But the self sabotage here. Once you know what, you're going to be confronted with where you are throwing the monkey wrench in your own gears and machinery. Now, some of you may not even have really fully realized it. Yo, I've been doing this to myself. I've been fucking myself, and not in the way that I like, So you're going to have this opportunity once again, somehow, and it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But the common denominator is you're going to be shown something. It's like they're holding the mirror up to you saying, hey, look, okay? So this is this middle path shit, okay? Uh-oh, says I got 15% power. Yeah, but I think this has also been something that has been following you around. That's why it's also coming up, okay? But it ends with you being the queen of clubs, that queen of receptivity, okay? So that's pretty much what I have for you right now for the full moon read. Now, to reiterate, for those, I think it's created with issues to make us take an issue. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. What's that? This sounds like a reading for me, and I didn't even tell you this. Miss Snow, it beats like that sometimes. You're meant to be here. You know what I'm saying? Your vibe attracts your tribe, you know? Hey, 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 hey. Anyways, let me reiterate. We're doing a giveaway that we you know what, Paps, you need to share some of that smoke with me, okay? That's why you're getting all deep. You live that vamp musician life, you know what I'm saying? So we're doing a prize giveaway, just another way we could say, hey, we appreciate each and every one of you. And we're what'd you say, Miss Snowden? I sure have. I need the real good. Yeah, that kill, as they say. Um, we're giving away. We got 3 prizes that we're going to be giving away. If you want to enter, we're going to do a little drawing tomorrow, so it's completely fair. These are the 3 prizes, okay? But before I show you the prizes, all you got to do is when this video is posted, go back in the comments and just comment full moon. Why? Because it's a lot easier to do it that way. And then plus, if you're watching this after the live broadcast, to make it fair for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But all you gotta do is put full moon in the comments after this video is posted. Not now in the chat, but in the comments. And we're going to these are the 3 prizes. The first drawing is going to be for, and I think Mr. Pap's gonna appreciate this. He's a musician. He probably has his shit on here somewhere. A $30 Spotify gift card. So prize number 1 will be this. Someone's gonna win this. If you like Spotify, and if not, it's free. I don't know how long you try it for. The second prize will be a pack of Joss notes that you can use to burn to your ancestors, also known as hell notes. Okay. Third prize will be this Elegua. Let me see. Wait, this ain't the bag. I think. Yes, this Elegua Mojo bag. And I do not read Spanish, so you're gonna need a translator. Okay. You see, it's still in the package though. Okay. Do I know what's in here? No, I don't. But you know it's Elegua, complete with the cowrie shell and everything. So those are your 3 prizes. Once again, if you want to enter a drawing to win one of these prizes, all you got to do is comment full moon. And in the comments after this, that's it. That's all you got to do. And we will be doing a random drawing. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. So yeah, I think it is a road opener. Is that what it says, Milagros? Can you read that? Can you tell us? What does it say? What does it say? Well, while she's reading that, I think so. Illumination Divination. I like that name.
So it says, te invito a ti para que abras el camino con el permiso de mis padres. So yeah, it's a road opener.
Well, there you go. You want a road opener Elegua Mojo bag? Comment full moon in the comments after this video is posted. God damn it. Sheila Miss Snowden, what is a number 3? Amuleto. I have a gut feeling that Spanish. Espanol for amulet. Right? How did you ever derive that, Mr. Paps? Well, yes, that's true. He does control all roads. So, yeah, I don't read Spanish. I barely read English. Shit. God damn it. You understand me? God damn it. All right. But yeah, so you want to win one of these prizes. These are the prizes. Like I said, once again, just comment full moon in the comments after this video is posted. Like I said, tomorrow, we're going to probably end up writing everybody who said it on little pieces of paper, shuttle them up. Maybe I might go live or just shoot a quick video to show you, hey, prize number 1 goes to, boom. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just so you guys, get the full experience there. And that way you can know, so you can see that. We love you back, Miss Snowden. We love you back. So yeah, that's all you got to do. So we're going to conclude here. I want to just tell everybody thank you very much for being here. Could have been anywhere, but you're here. And I appreciate it. Mr. Paps, salute. Hey, I'm still tempted to tell you, Mr. Paps. Honestly, I wanted to tell you to go, okay? But You asked me for that. I was like, okay. And I had to tell you, so it was like, and sometimes I go against the cards, you know what I mean? But in this case, I felt like do not go against the cards. Do not tell them that. So if that makes sense to you, this is an opportunity for you to tell you as opposed to type you. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, once again, also check the description box if you are looking for that good shit. Okay, you want some LEL, baby, because we're dealing with the divinity. Whose divinity? Your divinity, because you got it. You got it. All you need to do is create that space for your divinity to shoot through there, and your divinity can deliver the insights, the shifts, whatever you need. L Chemical Group Coaching. Okay, we're having the first one on Sunday, and depending on how many, we do have it limited, but depending on how many, it's up to about a 3 hour intensive. Okay, coaching session, and this is not about coaching the problem. This is about coaching the person. Because honestly, I can see the divinity, your genius in you, okay? You are the fucking magic. So I'm just gonna play my role so your magic could come through. And sometimes we all need an outside perspective. Okay, we all do. If you're in a human body, if you're in a meat suit, you need that outside perspective. Sometimes it's like your nose. Sometimes you can't. You're too close to the problem. You can't see it. You're too close to the challenge. You can't see it. You know what I mean? So the link will be in the description after this is posted also. So I want to bid you guys a good night. I bid you adieu, okay, as TV says. All right. And you know what? We're almost up there. It's 28 heads, 23 likes. So 5 of you need to get to kind of linging on that like button. Okay. So, anyways, peace and many, many blessings. Thank you so much also for being here, allowing me to, do this full moon read for you. And if it applies to you, then you already know what's going on. So, peace and blessings to everybody. Like I said, I'm thinking more or less we will be back tomorrow because I know y'all love the super chats and the card pools, and I want to give it to you as much as I can. And I'm also thinking I might do the card pool aspect of it for those who can't super chat for maybe the first 15 minutes, because I know once the super chats get going, they take over, because they're super chats. So they get priority. So before we do that, I was thinking of, just to be able to try and keep things fair. Yeah, 26 likes. So Drexia Hall, shout out to you too. I didn't get you last time, but peace and blessings, everybody. We shall enjoy your full moon, man. Get your rituals in too. Absolutely, Lel. You got it. Get your rituals in. All right. Did my like my bad. Okay. Peace and love, everybody.